I'm Lena Navarro, 29, pediatric ICU nurse, who's coded more kids than birthdays. After a 72-hour shift marathon, I snagged the last seat on a dawn hopper to Portland. My dad's leukemia remission party waited. 90 minutes after pushback, a folded cocktail straw wrapper slid into my palm, changed everything. It wasn't trash. It was the only reason 162 passengers, including me, lived to see sunrise. Hit subscribe and comment your home airport. This seat could be yours next week. Gate C19 at O'Hare smelled like burnt pretzels and panic. I flashed my crumpled boarding pass, seat 28C, middle, ugh, and shuffled aboard. The purser, badge Riley, greeted Rose with robotic cheer until she locked on me. Her smile flatlined. She recovered, but her left hand trembled hard enough to rattle the ice cart. I wedged in, earbuds in, melatonin out. Left of me, a jittery high schooler hugging a metal lunchbox like a football. 2 rows up, a guy in a courier jacket kept twisting a cheap smart ring, screen pulsing amber. Cabin vibe? Funeral quiet. Riley rolled the drink trolley like she was defusing IEDs. At my row, she didn't ask ginger ale or water. She pressed a folded straw wrapper onto my tray, eyes forward. I unfolded it under the table.
Astérisque astérisque 28 c'est égal trigger zone.
Cough hard. Deplane now. Asterisk asterisk. Ballpoint indented the paper like a scream. I glanced up. Riley was frozen mid-aisle, staring at the forward galley like it held a firing squad. My nurse brain triad. Prank, psych episode, real threat. Then the high schooler muttered, "They'll kill my mom if I chicken out," voice cracking. His lunchbox rattled, something inside ticked. I hammered the call button. Riley materialized, blocking sight lines. "Ma'am, asthma attack," she broadcast, then hissed, "Sell it or we're confetti at cruising altitude." I stood, hacking loud enough to wake the dead. Can't breathe. The courier's ring flashed crimson. He half rose. Riley clamped my arm like a blood pressure cuff. Severe allergy, returning to gate. She punched the intercom. The captain's voice cracked with doubt until Riley snapped. "Code black, verify." Engines whined down. Passengers bitched about delays. The high schooler lurched up. "It's in the lunchbox. Barometric switch," he yelled, tears streaming. They swapped the manifest. Pandemonium. A woman in a denim jacket vaulted seats. Undercover sky marshal, slamming the courier face first into 26A. Another marshal sprinted from the rear, tucking a Glock. Riley dragged me behind the beverage cart. "Live device," she whispered. "You bumped to 28C after a no-show." Target was an FBI forensic accountant with grand jury files. They wanted the plane to vanish over Lake Michigan. We hadn't fully stopped when EOD techs stormed aboard. They extracted a thermos rigged with C4 and an altimeter from the kid's lunchbox, wired to detonate above 18,000 feet. Marshall's cuffed courier, Denham, his handler, and the sobbing teen, coerced mule promised his mother's safety. Riley, real name Agent Harper, exhaled only when the bomb rolled away in a lead pig. She slipped me a new ticket. Tomorrow's flight. Tonight you disappear. Fed stashed me in an airport Marriott safe room. Phone reconnected. Voicemail city. Blocked ID asterisk, wrong passenger, right face. Ground game starts now. I stared at the blackout curtains until checkout, replaying Harper's split-second gamble. She'd burned her cover because one passenger looked ready to move. Next on, Dad met me at PDX, frail but grinning, clueless. I crushed him until his ribs creaked. I still fly coach. I still count rows. I still trust the tremor in a stranger's grip. Because survival is sometimes a straw wrapper, a cough, and the raw guts to stand before the door seals.